Okay, I'm entering Evansburg State Park on Old Baptist Road. So the history of Evansburg is, oh, by the way, there's many houses in Evansburg that are owned by the park, some of which are rented out, like that one there looks rented out. So the history is they acquired the land in the 70s, and they made, I think it's over 3,000 acres, like 3,300 acres or something like that. A beautiful, beautiful park. You were allowed to hunt here, bike, walk your dog. So multi-use facilities. Here's a driveway here on the left. There was probably another house there that was leveled. So over the years, they keep taking more and more houses just to make it more of a park. Here's another house coming up here on the right. That house obviously is also lived in and rented. So there's historically, the park is located in Pennsylvania and was granted, I believe, by William Penn. So some of these houses and the history is all the way back to the founding fathers. Let me zoom down the road here. Some of the best ways to see the park is by hiking or mountain biking. They're all great ways. You can see the old road is banged up. I'm trying to keep it slow, but I'm going downhill. Here's another old road that would cut through. So they pretty much demolished the not just the roads, but all the electricity you can just see sometimes hanging from the wires. Because there are some active houses back here, there will be some active electricity. You do have to be careful where you park. The rangers will give you tickets if you're not in a designated area. There's another old road. So I will be coming up on some more houses up here, which there's houses. These houses that I'm showing you are just some of many. There's houses all throughout Evansburg. Some rented again, some old, some not rented. So, what was my train of thought here? So back to renting. They're rented just to common, just out by, I forget what agency rents them, but it's rented through an agency and the rents are pretty reasonable. Here's an old one here. That's you can see all hand-laid stone. Here's a driveway. This one does not look occupied. We'll take a ride around this one. It's a beautiful old stone home. You can imagine some of the founding families living out here. We're just a stone's throw away from Valley Forge Park, where Washington rallied all his troops. So that's definitely, you can see the modern mini splits. So an attempt was certainly made to make that livable. I don't know how they rent that as party space or whatnot, or maybe they're not going to rent it. So the road sort of got overgrown and just sort of done. Let me just get off the bicycle, be a little easier. So basically, I don't know how many years they gave the families to get out, and they gave them money. And the majority of the houses were bulldozed or either left. You can see, the walls are over a foot thick of just hand-laid stone. So a lot of time and effort. Oh, there's another one there through the woods. And the nice thing about this park is there's not many people, especially when you get off the beaten track. You can really get a nice sense of the woods back here. This one looks like it was a 2.5-story house. Again, that's going nearly 2 foot thick, these walls. Looks like they had some old lath up there and possibly drywall. Looking for an old oil tank. There's your boiler there in the corner. So it looks like this other side of this was your chimney. And it's a neat thing to explore. Just coming back and walking through time. Maybe you have some sort of crazy ritual you want to do in some ancient house. I'm sure if I walked on or continued on, I would find dozens more houses like this. So it's sort of a nice, and remember I had to ditch the bike to find these. So the more you sort of walk around, oh yeah, there's your old root cellar or your old Bilko doors. And that's it. I'll continue to maybe hunt down some more houses. Okay, I'm on the same road, Old Baptist Road, and I just came across another house just a half a block from the ones I was already showing. And it's in a little further state of disarray, but again, you can tell from the walls this is probably from the 1700s or 1800s at the latest, because of these old stone wall, no brick. You can see the stucco was added probably as an afterthought. Very nice job on the walls. So this one doesn't have much left, no roof. Another old door there. Window, but it's amazing it's still hanging out. Okay, I'm riding down this road and I noticed, again, these roads are fenced off, so you have to walk or ride your bike. And there's reasons, because there's a bridge right into the creek. Right before I took my phone out, there was a great blue heron sitting over there. So it is a lot of wildlife back here. Okay, I'm coming off a different road now, but very close to the other road. And I just was peeking in the woods off of the main trail. So I just see that if you hike in the woods, you'll find tons more houses. This is just an old, you can see they took most of the house away. There's an old sidewalk or something. And it looks like this was their old well. Oh yeah, that goes down there pretty good. So back in the 70s, this could have been a 50-acre lot on a farm or something, you never know. Okay, I'm leaving the parking lot I parked in, and there's one more foundation right in the middle of the parking lot. There goes another house. I'm very curious to know of the, over 3,000 acres that make up this park, how many properties were taken or bought or whatever you want to call it. I would be very curious to know if someone knows.